Today is the great news that not just cancellation of the RT PCR test and test and go, there are some changing at Suvarnabhumi airport as well after your arrival. Don't miss the details on this video. Sawadika, hello everyone and welcome to Sawadee Thailand. Today 22nd as what we have expecting, and I would like to sharing you today is not just a great news that I would like to share you. The CCSA have been analyzed and cultivating the whole situation in Thailand and around the world, and today they have made decision to remove quarantine for travelers who enter to Thailand. There are many details that I would like to share with you. Updating this video will be very important because there is a big change to be eased and for traveler, and will be something that still having remains. Please continue watching this video until the end so you will not miss any of the detail what I'm going to share with you, because there are some things change after your arrival at the airport. They are separate between fully vaccinated and unvaccinated. This video I will separate it into parts for fully vaccinated and for unvaccinated. We will start with fully vaccinated first. First of all, you don't need test and go scheme. No more hotel accommodation that require. And secondly, no more RT PCR test on day one. So this is a really big change, and no, this is a very big remove. It's only remaining the insurance for 10,000 USD, which is reduced from 20,000 USD, and remain for the Thailand Pass. So now the document that you will apply for the Thailand Pass, only the insurance for 10,000 USD and your vaccine certificate. Before, you need to having 1 night quarantine for test and go and a 5 nights for Phuket sandbox. Now there is no more for the hotel, no more RT PCR test, only remain the insurance for 10,000 USD and your certificate of vaccine that you are showing that you are fully vaccinated. So you only need these two documents for apply Thailand Pass. So the Thailand Pass are still working the same. That will be the last step, but it cutting the step at the beginning that you don't need a hotel, you don't need the RT PCR test. The cost of your expense of enter to Thailand will be much less. And the next one is for unvaccinated. For unvaccinated, they are lift up the cancel of RT PCR test on day one. After your arrival, you don't need to have RT PCR test on day one, but your accommodation quarantine are still remain 5 days. So what is the benefit for unvaccinated now? Because you don't need to have a test for day one. You still need accommodation under CHA plus alternative quarantine for 5 nights, same as before, but the only one thing they remove is RT PCR test on day one, and recommendation to have the ATK test kit on day 4 or 5 during your stay at alternative quarantine. So now basically when you apply the Thailand Pass, you only need insurance for 10,000 USD and also your accommodation under CHA Plus for 5 nights. It's like so much less of document that you need to do and less hassle as well. And all about this rule will be affecting from the 1st of May. So what about Thailand Pass that you have received and existing Thailand QR code that you have? The CCSA have mentioned that you still can use the QR code that you have received it before. If you already have your Thailand Pass, your QR code, you still can use the existing of your QR code to enter to Thailand. And very important point that I need to mention on this video, as the CCSA has mentioned, the Thailand Pass system will be closed. They are expecting the Thailand Pass system will be closed after 1st of May. Why do they need to mention about it? Because they need to maintenance and updating the system, because now most of the travelers are fully vaccinated, so there is no more accommodation. It needs to be uploaded. What I'm trying to telling you now, if your plan are after the 1st of May, you should making the Thailand Pass right now as soon as possible, especially if you're departing 2nd of May, 3rd of May, 5th of May, 6th of May. So you need to do it very soon, ASAP, because After the 1st of May, there will be some error, there will be maybe some closing, maybe for half day or couple of hours. We're not sure yet, but the speaker, he has mentioned they are expecting about the closing time and the error every time we have changing the rules. The Thailand Pass always have a hiccup for about 4 to 5 hours, about half day, and after that everything will be go through smoothly, same as this time. That's why they are reminding you and warning you at the beginning. If you plan a traveling on the early May, you should have booked your reservation and confirm your application ASAP. And also we have updating our price already after today for fully vaccinated and for unvaccinated. For unvaccinated, they still have the available for hotels that you have available for Child Plus, but no more RT PCR test on day one, so the price are much less. And also for fully vaccinated, no hotel quarantine and no RT PCR test, only insurance and a Thailand Pass package. If you don't want to do it yourself, welcome to checking our deal at the website below that I give to you. And on my next video, I will sharing you about the Thailand Pass in details, because I'm sure there will be some error, some problem after we changing the today of the CCSA announcement. So don't miss the detail that I would like to share with you to make your application more smoother. And if you have not subscribed yet, so welcome to subscribe to my channel Sawadee Thailand. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Take care. Bye bye. สวัสดีค่ะ